what can our group do for you? How can we help your business? What introductions can we make for you? What do you need?
So I am not a tech savvy guy, believe it or not. So
You have to hold the mic.
oh, I gotta hold the mic. Oh, okay. I'm not a tech savvy guy. So if you guys know anybody that is a chief technology officer or somebody looking to help grow a startup, that's the number one thing I'm looking for right now is a CTO.
Is that that's okay? Is that to have you help build your app? Is that what so you really need somebody to help build your app?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Have you heard of Digital Sandbox?
Yes.
Okay, that would be a good place to start.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome. Thank
you.
you.
I wanted to share a couple things. We're talking high-tech stuff. As you know, we have a couple collections throughout the building of different technology and innovation. And this little sweet pea came today. Anybody know what that is? It's a pager. Yeah, somebody in the back said it. It's part of our communications. I mean, how things change, right? Probably everybody in the room had one at some point, a little pager that somebody could page you and say, call me back. Things have changed a little bit today, right? Right, Mike? You still have a pager? Because you still have one. That's right, and your Rolodex. Thank you, everybody, for coming out tonight. Did anybody have any comments as far as that Simon Sinek start with why? We went a little bit longer than we expected because we were going to open this up to have more of an open conversation. But anybody have any comments they want to share with the group about what they saw or that they've implemented that approach in their business? Really, John?
No, I have. I mean, it's been...
Come on up, John.
I don't want to say one place. It was really hiring. What I do, my real job is lawn care. So if you think about lawn care, and you have to kind of back up to lawn care, what's lawn care? It's a very task-oriented job. Certainly not an investment company. It's not doctors, lawyers. So how do we go out and hire? Well, in the old days, we used to say, I got this technician job, you're going to be out in the field all day, and you're going to do this job. And that's not very exciting. When I saw this, we changed that. We went to, I'm looking for future managers and future leaders. Here's my 10-year plan. Here's what, as a company, we're going to accomplish in 10 years. I can show it to you. So I'll show you 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years. In 5 years, I need this level of leaders. This is how we're going to do it. But here's what I need today. This is where you start, but this is where I need you. And it changed the way people looked at our business. It changed the way people, when we went to recruiting sessions, they all of a sudden got caught up in what we were after, the passion of where we wanted to go and what we wanted to be as a company. Not just, don't look at it as just as this guy out treating in a truck. Be a part of the adventure and the journey. The journey is more important than the destination, and come on board. And all of a sudden, we started bringing in much better people and build a bench strength. And that really literally came out of this right here. So I told Ben, I said, this is something that's very passionate about. And you can take that to all kinds of parts of your business. It's not just in hiring, all kinds of business. So that's one.
Thanks, John. Yeah. Well, I've started multiple businesses, and I think I'm hugely guilty of starting with what it is and the how, what we are, how we do it, and you don't even get to the why. So I would just encourage you to go back and look at this. And Simon Sinek has a lot of other things. There's a lot of stuff out here. Does anybody know how old that video is? How long ago that came out? Who said it? What? 2009. That'll get you a prize. Look at that.
Thank you. I teach you how to do that in my course.
What's your course?
I have Lean Enterprise for Service Industries coming here in March 4th and 5th.
He's a madman. He's actually a black belt ninja in Six Sigma.
Lean Six Sigma.
Yes. How many people came through the building in the last 4 months? Shut up, Amber. 2,500. Okay. Does anybody else have any comments they want to share with the group before we close this down? Anybody brave? You might get a book if you were brave enough. Okay, what do you have?
Oh, I gotta take the mic.
You don't have to stand
Hey, if
up.
you want a book, you gotta take the mic. Well, I really enjoyed the environment, and the tour was nice, and I think this is one of the more quality events that I've been to, because I've been to a lot of them at the Plex Plot and the WeWorks and stuff like that, but I think this is really one of the more quality ones, so.
What do you do?
I'm an accountant.
You're an accountant.
Yes.
And how did you find out about this?
I seen it on Facebook.
Okay, good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think you were brave enough.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Anybody else brave? You don't want a book, you just want to talk? All right.
I was just going to say, I didn't even have a business plan as an entrepreneur. I just definitely had the why. And then the business has just worked out after that. So it's not really an orthodox plan as a professional, but the why is working. There you go. What's your why? Oh, you're sweet. Who was that?
Tell everybody what you do.
Well, I work with kids, and I actually was taking notes, and I'm a doodler while I was doing this, but the youth is my heartbeat. That is my why. I love kids, and so I knew I wanted to work with them, so just kind of journeying how I could support children. And I'm an artist, so I teach art lessons, and I've published a journal that is full of inspiration, and I do workshops. And now I also co-direct a program with Amy Johnson called I Am Noticed. And our business has definitely evolved from our why. So, oh, you're sweet. Thank you.
You said something, we all have the why. We just get caught up that we need to talk about all the other stuff on how it happens or how it works. I'm so guilty of that personally. You know, we all have the passion, the why of what we're doing, so you're not alone. Anybody else? Any other comments? Sorry, I'm out of books.
So I started the business back in 2005. I do freight management, logistics. So I started with the I Believe, okay? And I've been in business now for 15 years or so. And I just merged with a larger company today. But is that a good thing? Yeah. So I started with I Believe, right? And in 2008, when all that stuff happened, and after that, I started doubting that. And that kind of brought me back, and it's true. Because I started doubting myself when stuff started going really tough, that I realized that I kind of missed that a little bit. Because I started with that I Believe, and I went and tripled the business over 3 years. And when I started doubting myself because of that, I realized right now, today, that that's what happened. Because I started losing that.
That's cool. That's great. Thank you.
I was just going to say, we all have different whats, but we all have similar whys. We want to come together in community. We want to support each other. We want to thrive. So I am really thankful for Bridge Space because it brings us together so that we can share the why, and then we can all move on with the what. Philosophy rocks.
Anyone else? Okay. Wait, what? No. Okay. Okay, thank you for coming out tonight.